Guys, Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so at this moment, I want to tell you something about my project. So now my project, I have to explain about what is that of my country and my favorite project that I have done in IDM. Okay, so as for the country, my favorite country that I pick is USA. Okay, so about USA, so what make me love USA because in USA there is um, many sport, popular sport like American football, basketball, baseball, and hockey. And in America, in USA, there is the league that have that sport. For example, like NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL. And yeah, a Native American consider that league or that sport is part of their life. For example, if uh, what a Philly of America. Of course, if he's a Philly, he support Eagles, Phillies, and Flyers and Sixers, and that's why I love America because it is about their culture, it is about their tradition, and like in America, if you are want to focus on sport for the native born there, it is just like there is many door open. Like for example, if you want to be a professional NFL player, so from the young age, you just need to train more. And when you reach the high school age, you just need to get the most favorite high school in your city. Uh, for example, like maybe, yeah, in some city, maybe what like uh, Indiana, maybe that's the top city. You can just go to your high school and then play good. And when you play good, you can get some scout notice. And after scout notice you, you can choose. For example, if this person study at some high school in Indiana and he plays very good, and on his senior year or his last year, the coach from top universities notice. For example, like IU or Oklahoma State or something like that, and then he just has to pick which university he wants to pick. And after that, in the college time, he just need to play well for 4 years or 3 years if you play really well. Take example like Joe Burrow. Burrow is a quarterback star in LSU. And on the 20 and 21, he's the first draft pick in the NFL draft by Cincinnati Bengals. And same as like others. And in America or USA, there are many top universities. I mean, not like just Harvard or MIT or Stanford, but there are many, like the Ivy League, for example. In Ivy League, there is Harvard, Penn State, and what there is Princeton, and there is many. Like if you take, for example, in Indonesia, the top university is only three. There is Universitas Indonesia, Institut Teknologi Bandung, and Universitas Gadjah Mada, which is very low for a big country like Indonesia. And yeah, if you only have few top universities like Indonesia, of course, many people will lack of option. But if like in USA, the option is many. Like yeah, the top university in USA is so many, not just Harvard and Stanford, not just in place like Massachusetts or in California. But if you want, you can go to uh Penn State, Princeton, and like LSU. That is a top university. But still, the option is many, not like Indonesia. Maybe for US university icon, you just know like MIT, Harvard, or Stanford. But if you are a US born person, you will know this other college, uh, like what I said before. And yeah, in the US, public college is very what they like. The university really spend so much money on their facility. For example, like LSU. LSU spend almost $100 million just for the university facility. It's so much far than Indonesia because in Indonesia, the top university, number one university in Universitas Indonesia, doesn't really have that much money. So that's why US college is a top college. Even if you bring like Oxford in what UK, Harvard is still better than Oxford. You know, uh, like I said before, US is the best for the college. And what I like from US is that the college, yeah, if you go to college, you have two different paths. First, if you want to be an athlete, like I said before, like you want to be an NFL player or something, or just random athlete, you can go to top college to go like public college, like LSU, IU, BYU, and then many more. And if you are want to focus on academic, you can still thrive in US. Like you go to Harvard, Stanford, Pennsylvania, Princeton, and many Ivy League. So if you live in US, your path is clear. If you want to focus on academics, you can pick Ivy League university. But if you want to choose the athletic path, you can come to public university. For example, like IU. If you want to focus in basket, IU is one of the best options because IU have five NCAA titles back then in the 19th era. And yeah, besides IU, there is many public university that are free, like LSU, there is Duke, UNC, UCLA, and many more. So that's why, like I say, in US the university option is many, not like in Indonesia. Like if you, for example, come from the West, you don't have to go to Harvard for what a good college or good university. But if you're born in West that want to get same as Harvard, you can go to Stanford because Stanford is located in East, in West. But if you live in Indonesia, for example, if you're born in far from like Java Island, maybe you're born in Kalimantan, there is no top universities in that island, just like standard university or normal university. And yeah, if you want to get to top university, you have to move to Java Island to get to Universitas Indonesia or other else. But that is different in US. So that's why I'm telling you that if in US education is more uh, Samarata, yeah, that's good. And yeah, in US the place is also beautiful. Like I'm not talking about LA or New York, but it's about the mountain in Colorado or in Utah. Like I mean, that is natural beauty of the country. You have beautiful rock mountain with a snow in the winter, or uh, red sky in the summer and what is that, spring or autumn. And you have the beautiful beaches in Miami and the big forests in Wisconsin or Tennessee, like that. So US is a big country. So if someone talk about US, it's not all about LA or New York, but it's about the small state in US. And that's why US has all of that. US is a perfect country. And also, US has many big corporations and in infestation corporation like BlackRock or Vanguard. So that's why the corporation in US hold up like almost all in the world. And next for US is all about power in UN or United Nations. US is one of the founder in the UN or United Nations. So that's why US have many power in United Nations. And that's why if you see now some countries like Palestine or Sudan cannot get some help because US is on the opponent side. That's why. And US help the control and power. So that's why US for now is the best country. Okay, so yeah, that's about country description. Now I want to talk about my favorite project in IDN. So for my favorite project in IDN is at a grade, yeah, when I'm at grade semester one, uh, I do some design project and yeah, I like design project like making poster, making what is that? 3D design with Blender and many more. But yeah, in one semester in a grade, I really enjoy doing design because I don't know, maybe it's just my hobby or something. But I really love design. Like you create visual poster of something, you create what illustration. I grade my favorite design project is designing illustration. Yeah, at the time I illustrate car. Yeah, some car, and then I just use vector in Figma. It's a simple design actually. You just use pen and what sketch the car, yeah, like that. And uh, after that, there is 3D design. This is the project that I least like because I don't know, I just don't like 3D design. I mean, it sucks, and yeah, I just don't like it because 3D design is very hard, really. And I think that 3D design is very useless skill because it's not my hobby. And I mean, let's be real, bro. Art. If you love design, that is considered art. If you love art, you can you cannot get really big money from that art. So that's why if you do art or maybe if you do something, you have to have the principles. Like if I do art, maybe I know that it can not make me much money, but because I love design and I like to do design and every time, that's why I enjoy design and I love design. Like I mean, I feel no waste of time in doing design and no waste of motion in design. But when it comes to 3D design, like Blender, I just don't like it because I don't like it and it's useless. So when I do in Blender, I just do what yeah, like a simple project in Blender because yeah, I don't like Blender. I just make home in the Blender. And beside beside IT project like design, I also love English in IDN. I don't know because English is like my second language, but I really love it and uh, I hope to be better in English. And also, beside English and IT, my list like what is that project is from Dinia. I don't know because Dinia poster is really hard for the creativity and many more. Yeah, so that's just my English project ya now. Uh, let's I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.